What's going on, guys? It's Onion Rings. Oh, it's been a long night, as you could just see in the bottom right corner there, which if you didn't catch it, rewind and catch it. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm exhausted, but hang on. Oh, we now have max smithing, max enchanting, and max alchemy. We already had max smithing, you guys knew that. Max enchanting and max alchemy is done. Took me forever. I had to do a ton of grinding to get materials, to get it up, and enchanting took so long. I had to go grind out a bunch of soul gems and then just keep enchanting all the bows and rings I had. Got it all done. Made my dragon bone gear, improved it, and enchanted it. Now, I'm not even positive if I have the best enchantments, but I've done the damn best that I can. First, I had to make, I had to enchant some gear with really shitty alchemy buffs. Then I had to go to the alchemy table and make a shitty enchanting potion. Then I had to go back to the enchanting table with that shitty enchanting potion and make better alchemy stuff, and I had to go back and forth between the two until I got, the potions maxed out. And then I've made max smithing potions, made the gear, popped a potion, improved all the weapons, popped a potion, improved all the gear. And then for enchanting, I popped one every 2 pieces of gear and enchanted. The potions by all means are probably not maxed. I did everything I could. The gear I was using, I accidentally got rid of the alchemy gear, but for the smithing gear, I had 33% on a necklace, ring, and then 2 dwarven pieces, so 99%. I do believe that is the max. That at least that's as high as I could get for the smithing. Enchanting, alchemy, actually, I think I had the same 33%, so alchemy was maxed. So I think I made the best potions possible. I don't know. But, for the enchanting, it was 35% stronger potions, and for the smithing, it was 139%. So it was a clusterfuck trying to get this all right. So I'm glad I actually did it off camera, because it was a fiasco basically. But we finally did it, and here's our final gear. I made some dragon bone arrows with a dragon bone bow. It does 172 damage, and I put absorbs 20 points of health. And soul traps for 5 seconds. The soul trap could have been longer, but I figured there's no point in having a super long soul trap if I'm going to be using it to kill things. So I reduced the seconds to get a higher charge rate. I have 2 daggers with 27 points of health. Suckery, drainage, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Absorption. Health suckery. What is wrong with me? I told you guys I'm tired. Health suckery, seriously. And 5 seconds of soul trap. Same on my two-hander that does fucking 700 shit damage. Oh my god. That's with maxed two-handed tree, I think. Is my two-handed tree even maxed yet? I don't even fucking know. I don't even think my two-handed tree is maxed yet, and that's OP already. It's not maxed, but I do have the double damage barbarian thing, so close enough. I think the only thing I don't have is the backwards power attacks, paralyzing, and then there's something else I don't have. I don't have deep wounds. That's just criticals. That's not going to increase the damage. It just increases the criticals. So yeah, it's pretty much as powerful as it's going to get. 700 damage on my sword. I made 2 swords just like the daggers, 27 points. I might actually need to re-enchant the bow. I don't think 20 points is normal. I think it's supposed to be at 27 like the other things. I'll have to check that out. I improved my ebony blade, my hairbane's courage, my mason like bow, just because they were on me when I was improving everything else. I just went ahead and threw them on there. The reason the one-hander sucks so much is, remember, I don't have any points spec'd in the one-hander. And I made 2 of these. 2 different types of stabs that I can apparently enchant in my house. I don't know if I'll do that or not. Now onto the gear. I'm actually going to do a 360 rotation of the character. I know you guys are probably waiting for that. You want to see this sexy new armor. it was kind of hard to get the right combination of the armor pieces. There wasn't as many good ones for the dragon gear in my opinion, but I did find a nice combo, as you can see, and I'll show you a 360 angle in a little bit. But on the bikini, we have destruction spells cost 21% less magicka to cast, along with magic regenerates 10% faster and a health boost. Now the reason I did that is because I'm eventually going to get bored of using swords, and instead of doing a whole nother playthrough with magic, I'm just going to start speccing into magic, just play around with it. There's no point doing a whole new playthrough when I could just spec into it. So some of the gear has magic on it, some of it doesn't. The bikini does. The boots have two-handed attack damage by 54%, and instead of throwing on like archery or something else on here, I threw on muffled movement so I can creep around quietly. I figured that would be a good idea in case I need to do a stealthy mission or something. For the circlet, I have destruction is 33% less and increased magicka. I think I meant to do health points there, but I mean magic is good too. I don't remember what I meant to do there. For the gloves, I have both of my damage. I might debate on redoing these depending on what you can put on the gloves. I forget. I did bows and two-handed. I mean, that's not necessarily bad. I will be using the bow from time to time, but I'll probably use magic more. I don't know if you can put magic on gloves though. We'll have to look. And then for the two pauldrons, they both have the destruction and health on those. Same for the skirt. Same for the thigh armor, the thong. So basically, with all of those enchanted, like I'm gonna have like free destruction spells pretty much. I put bows and two-handed on my necklace and destruction and two-handed on my ring. I figured I'd have one piece of jewelry with bows and two-handers and one piece of jewelry with destruction and two-handers. I didn't do any conjuration or restoration or anything like that. I'll probably dabble in it, but destruction will probably be the biggest thing. So like with all these different enchants, I'm going to be super fucking OP. I know you guys probably wanted to see me do this all on camera, but trust me, I mean, I've been up for hours. It was a clusterfuck. And the bikini apparently can't be improved at the workbench. Either can the pauldron, skirt, or thigh armor, because they're not like main pieces. So they only give like very slight bonuses to armor. I think they should have let me increase the bikini at least, because this one goes to 82, and if it got improved, I could take it all the way to like 200 or whatever, like the other pieces. But I don't care about the pauldron stuff. I'm actually kind of amazed they let me enchant the pauldrons in the skirt and the thigh armor, because those are all mini pieces. But since they let me enchant them, I'm going to be able to use destruction spells quicker now. So what you guys have been waiting for, take a look at the new armor. It was again a hard choice. You can see the circlet up there. The bikini, there wasn't very many good choices. There was like two that were decent. This is the one that I found best in my opinion. There was multiple pauldron choices, and you could even mix and match them, but I chose these ones. I felt that they were the best. There was more low profile gloves, but I actually found that these gloves fit the pauldrons better. There was two types of boots, but I liked these boots better than the other ones. And then for the legs, there was multiple pieces of legs too, but I found that these ones were a lot better. All the other ones were too short, and they didn't have those straps on the back, so her legs were too bare, and it just looked not right. So I threw those on, and I like those straps back there, and they go up higher, and it makes it just look, it just comes together better. The little skirt piece in the middle is actually optional. You don't have to wear that. It's not the thong. It's just a skirt piece. But I think that it actually looks pretty good to have it there. Plus, since I could enchant it, it's a free enchant slot. So, yeah, everything tied together pretty good. I mean, the armor looks nicer than I expected. When I first started putting it together, I was like, ugh, I don't really like this. But then after I found the right combination of pieces and stuff, I was like, hey, actually, you know what? This isn't that bad. So, now we got an OP-ass sword. We can probably cast spells for fucking free. Yup, we can literally cast for free. Wow. That's pretty overpowered. But, I mean, worth it. I put a lot of work into this. So, is the series going to get a little bit boring now? Maybe a little bit more. I don't think it's going to be that boring, because, I mean, that just gives me more time to go around and kill stuff and have fun, you know. Now we can work on leveling up our magic. leveling up our magic trees and whatnot. Just exploring and having fun with the quests. We won't have to worry about going around and collecting materials and ranking this up and ranking that up. We can just do whatever the hell we want and have some fun. So, oh look, just made my armor even better. So yeah, it's gonna be fun still. Maybe not as exciting, but we good. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did max conjuration because I needed more perk points to put into enchanting, and this was the fastest thing I could find to level up. I basically just equipped Soul Trap in both hands, and I was stealth attacking a cow, waiting an hour, stealth attacking, waiting an hour, stealth attacking, waiting an hour. The cow didn't have a fit, luckily, or else he would have alerted the guards, but that's what I did, and I got that to 100 after a while. And I might legendary it later, I'm not sure yet, I'm not going to mess with it, we'll see. I don't have any of the other trees messed with. Alterations up to 30 because we were doing the transmute. But everything else is the same. I mean, alchemy's maxed, as I said. Speech went up a little bit because I sold some of the potions I made, but I still have a lot of potions left to sell. You know, everything's still the same. I haven't really messed with too much of anything else. I've just been working on it. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my house and see if there's any changes I can make to some of my armor. Oh, and to those of you wondering, I did rage quit the stream last night. I didn't fix it, really. I found out why Whiterun was crashing, but I still crash in Markarth. I can't fix Markarth, I don't know why, so we just have to avoid going to Markarth. The reason Whiterun was I cannot even English. Whiterun was crashing is because I removed open cities. But I had mods that were based on open cities, like Eleanor's Breeze Home and JK's Whiterun. I had patch versions of those mods installed to work specifically with open cities on, and since I took it off, it kerplooied everything. Putting it back on fixed it, and I was able to continue playing. Still, as I said, can't go to Markarth. Don't know why. I don't know any fixes, but you know what? Fuck it. Excuse the yawning. I am so tired. I'm about to go to sleep. I just wanted to see if there's anything I could change. I was debating leaving bows on there. I mean, it's not like I need more destruction. It's already free to cast. What else was I gonna change? Again, I was debating if I should leave bows on at all. I mean, there's nothing necessarily wrong with bows. I'll use them. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it. I mean, I'll probably use magic more, but there's nothing that increases magic damage. There's only reducing the damage, at least I think. So, like, even if I remove the bows, what the fuck, cat? Even if I remove the bow damage, there wouldn't really be anything else to put on. Because, like, there's stuff like this where you just reduce the cost of it, but I don't need to reduce the cost anymore, so yeah. As far as resistances go, like, I didn't know what went on resist magic or whatever, and there was other resistances that could go on other pieces, but it was too confusing, and I was just like, fuck it. So I just increased my health overall and said that's good enough. I mean, it's not like we can't drink resistance potions or something. So I mean, this is good enough for now. I do believe Dragonbone is the final set. At least that's what the mod said. I haven't seen blades yet, though. Like, I saw that Bellathor was selling some of it, but he does not sell the book. I could not find him. I waited like a week, and he never had the book in stock. I still have this one. So, yeah. No book, I guess. So our armor is at 1167 now with that little bump we gave it. What are our stats at? Holy shit, we have a lot of health. I didn't bother putting any into stamina. I can already power attack like 4 or 5 times without getting tired, so it's not a big deal. I did put a little bit into Magicka, and most of it went into health though, so it's pretty good. Anyway, I don't want to keep this video going too long, so thank you guys for watching. I've got to figure out a catchy title to get you guys to click on this, because some of you probably aren't going to click on this video if I name it something else, so I'll have to put Sexy Skyrim in the title or something to get you guys to watch it, because I want you to watch it, of course, so that way you know what I did off camera. Normally I would just tell you at the beginning of the stream, but the thing is, the streams don't usually ramp up for like 3 hours. I mean, I usually get a good couple of viewers in like the first couple hours, but then like they don't really ramp up till like 3 hours in, and I never know if, you know, the people are watching or listening or paying attention, whatever, you know, so I just figured I'd make a video on it. So thank you guys for watching. That's what we did off camera. Hope you guys aren't mad for me doing it off camera. If you are, well, that's not really much I can say. My choice to do it. I wanted to get it done. I figured it would be best to just get it done. And now we can just go around and have fun. We can just go on a slaughtering spree. We can go complete some quests and have fun. And stare at some ass.